Congratulations to you watching this video, because in this video I'm going to teach you the simple way to get this yummy puff puff, which is brown on the outside and soft on the inside. So let's start with how to make it. First, you need flour. For this, we are making use of 2 cups of flour. Then you are going to get your sugar. I'll be using 3 tablespoons of sugar, but you can adjust this to your taste. And then add a pinch of nutmeg and half tablespoon of yeast. Mix that all together. And this is Hollandia evap milk, which I'll be adding to it because I like milky taste in my puff puff. I'll also be adding 1 cup of lukewarm water. This water is not cold, it's not hot. Yeah, adding lukewarm water to activate your yeast, because yeast thrives in a warm environment. Please, it's not hot water, it's not cold water, just lukewarm water. And then you are just going to use your hand to mix the water with the dry ingredients. Please be very careful about adding water to your puff puff. You don't want it to be too watery. This consistency is not okay, so I added another 1/4 cup of water. As I was saying, you have to be very careful because it depends on your flour, how your flour can take water. Do you understand? So you just have to check it. This consistency is actually perfect for puff puff consistency. You can see how silky it's looking and how it's coming all together. So I'm just going to do this to smoothen it because I want the puff puff to be smoothened. You can see this is the perfect consistency. This is okay for first proving. So you are just going to cover this for 30 to 1 hour so that your puff puff will come out stretchy and so nice. So this is after 45 minutes. I left it in an oven. So please keep your puff puff batter in a warm place. They normally say that if you see all these lines in your batter, your puff puff batter, that's how you know that your puff puff is going to bang. So I'm just going to mix the batter together so that it will be ready for frying. And this is pepper because I want to make peppered puff puff too. So this is hot oil. Please test your oil. I tested it with 1 puff puff off camera. I don't know why I didn't film that before adding my puff puff to it, so that it's not going to sit in the oil. So you are just going to scoop a bit of your batter and just put it inside the oil. Basically, that is it. That is how to get it shape. You get a bit of your puff puff batter inside your hand and then you just scoop it down. Simple as ABC, and you're going to get the most marvelous rounded shaped puff puff. Hope you're enjoying this video. If you've gotten to this point of the video, hello everyone, I am Cook with Asime and welcome to my channel. Hope you're enjoying the video. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. So the heat you are frying this puff puff on is on medium heat. Do you understand? The heat is not low, is not high, because you don't want your puff puff to get too brown and raw on the inside. So I turned the first part because it was already getting brown. Some was getting brown underneath. So please make sure you are going to turn it. And I don't know why puff puff is very hard to turn. Like you turn it, it will go back. You turn it to go back. I don't know why. If you know the reason, please leave it in the comment section. So I'm just going to try to turn it so that both sides are going to fry properly. You can see how good this puff puff is looking. It's looking like puff puff that you did skincare for. Like whoever invented puff puff, thank you so much for this marvelous invention, because this is the best snacks that ever came out of Nigeria. Quote me anywhere. So you're just going to turn it. Basically, that's what you're doing. Please ensure the fire, you regulate the fire. If you see that it's already becoming too hot, please reduce it. So the puff puff is brown enough to be removed. So I'm going to remove it and put it in a sieve. You can see how beautiful this puff puff is. How many puff puff can you finish? Because me, I can finish all this in one setting. Hot puff puff with cold coke, on a Sunday afternoon. It bangs. So I'm just going to add pepper to the remaining puff puff batter, because peppered puff puff gives you a taste of sweet and savory. When you are making your own puff puff, try to add a little bit of pepper inside and you will see the difference. So you are just going to take the puff puff batter, scoop it inside the oil and allow to fry as we did in the previous one. So you're just going to basically turn it on both sides. You can see how brown it's turning. And something I noticed about puff puff is that it will be looking flat in the oil, but it's frying. As the heat is touching it, it's going to increase on fire. You can see how round this yummy goodness is. Puff puff is actually a very simple snack to do. It doesn't take up to 1 hour for you to make. So I'm just going to take it off the fire. Peppered puff puff, look at how shiny, how glazy this puff puff is looking. I promised you a simple recipe and that's what I give you. So you can see that the congratulations I told you at the beginning of the video is well deserved. So congratulations to you once again for learning this puff puff recipe. Hope you experiment at home and try your puff puff, and hope your puff puff even comes out better than my own. You can see how yummy and how airy is looking in the inside. That's how you know that this puff puff is a banger. Look at the body now. It looks as if we did skincare. Try this recipe at home. So now let's open the peppered one. Look at the pepper. It was so delicious. Thank you so much for watching.